Hello everyone and welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 video on the channel, and today we're doing something very special. Today we're going to be doing another Suggestor-Requestor. If you don't know what Suggestor-Requestor is, it's where I take suggestions from you guys in the comment section and turn them into content. Today's suggestion comes from Dylan McBride, who asks us to do the 1984 Revolution mod. Now I'll be honest, when Dylan first suggested it, it was the first time I'd really ever heard of this mod, but it seemed intriguing enough, so I thought, hey, we'll throw it on the list and give it a go. Looking by the fact it says Big Brother is watching you, I'm assuming this is based off of the book, is it 1984 book? About the whole dystopian future thing. I'm pretty sure it's based off of the book, but well, we'll find out, won't we? So, of course, don't forget to, of course, click like, subscribe, drop your comments down below for the future Suggestor-Requestor content, and let's hop into it. So starting off, there is only one nation for us to choose, and that is the English Socialist State, led by Big Brother. We have the English Socialist States of Oceania, which evidently are a little bit bigger than Oceania. Other nations include the East Asian peoples led by Kim Jong-il, the Eurasians led by Eternal Father, cough cough Lenin, the North African administration, which seems to be a little bit and down here in this little blob, this tiny blob, we have Vittorio Emanuele, the remainder of the Italians. This definitely seems like a really fun mod. I can't wait to hop into it, so without further ado, let's hop in as Big Brother. So it seems starting off, we've got ourselves a warning. This is an early release of the mod, and thus content is limited, and there may be errors that occur along the way. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Things will only get better with time, especially as further fixes and updates are added. Cool. Small mod team. Oh, that's a shame. If there's any good modders out there who want to expand their repertoire, go give these guys some love. Who knows? Maybe you guys can hop on the team. So far, there exists content for the English Socialist States of Oceania. Yes. The Second Continental Army. Interesting. The British Royal Resistance. I know what I'm playing as. The Frontier Administration and the Republic of Rhodesia. Interesting. Okay, right. How do I play as the Brits? Let's have a look at our tree. The game crashed! No! And we're back, recovered from the crash. Anyway, as I was saying, focuses... This is very small.
That's what she said.
It did say that there was content though. What are the focuses? Stability, authoritarian drift, encryption, decryption, betrayal. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. So I think what this is like a super state trying to maintain order by being too authoritarian, and then by completing our focuses, maybe something will pop. I don't know. This is feeling very TNO-y. Is that a good guesstimation? I feel like that's a good guesstimation. How about researching this mod? Oh, okay. It's all very minimal. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do, why can't I do my research? This branch requires HATS research, revitalize research. Oh my good God. Okay, right. Well, it seems like everything's going to be put on hold maybe until these focuses are done. Right. Okay, I'm going to blitz through these focuses and I will see you when things happen. So here we are after completing all of our focuses, and we've got this: whispers of an anti-revolution across the world, blah blah blah. Rebellion have emerged, whispers of hidden armies in the Rocky Mountains and the Amazon rainforest continue to circulate, etc. Something is coming, something that would test Oceania and the success of the revolution. The anti-revolution is coming, we must prepare. And we have these where it's like, Airstrip One online, country changes to la 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 la. Now looking at the mini flags next to the things, Sierra, I don't know, that kind of looks like Croatia, but since Croatia's Eurasia, it's probably not that. 13 sectors, 13 colonies, and given there's an eagle on that flag, it seems to be America. Airstrip One, that looks like... Sorry, I talk too quick, I get ahead of myself, my mouth can't keep up with my brain. Airstrip One kind of looks like the UK flag, so that's obviously the one I'm going to go for. But what's the next page? Amazonia, that's probably Brazil. Cape, that's definitely South America. South of Africa, sorry, good God. Australasia, says what it says on the tin. India, okay. Airstrip 2. I've got no idea what that is. I can't make it out. Canada, maybe? I don't know. Either way, I'm going with Airstrip 1, UK. We're going to London, baby. And just like that, it seems like I was right. We got V for Vendetta on our flag. I get your Guy Fawkes marks. I really can't talk today. Oh my God. Get your Guy Fawkes masks on. There we go. Goodness gracious me. But with that, I want to have a look. What focuses have we got? Okay, it seems like a case of another small tree. Okay, but we have different options here. So restarting innovation, what would be good? Promote brutalist science. No, I'm good, thank you. Reward new thinking. Yeah. Temporary meritocracy, I'm going to have to do that. Refine production methods. I'm gonna have to go like revolutionary to what we are already doing, I think, to go for the monarchist. I hope. But 84, 85, is it gonna be Queen Lizzie? I do wonder if they've changed it. Looking at our spirits though, we've got internal instability. Yikes. INSOC propaganda, fanatical army, and technological stagnation, which is not ideal, which is not really good. Ministry of Love. Something tells me that should not be a governmental body. But what I do like is there are so many town pools here. Like, this is so much more UK than we normally get. Like, Poole, Salisbury, Pompey, Worthing, Crawley, which ain't too far from my hometown, Chatham, Colchester, Ipswich, Yarmouth. Good old great Yarmouth. This is cool. I love this. I absolutely adore this. How about building? How are we for building? So many more provinces. This is amazing. Sussex, Kent, Surrey, London, Essex. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, even Channel Islands. Cool. Right, start banging out these civvies, and then once we've done this, maybe I'll start focusing on mill factories. Right, I'm going to get myself all set up, go through these focuses. Maybe I can get the monarchy back into Britain and restore order and remove the oligarchy once and for all. So I think that maybe I have chosen the wrong nation, albeit I thought I was following the correct step. The Second American Revolution has fired. As you can see, Auld Lang Syne, yada yada yada, boom boom boom. But also, as we can see here, there are rebellions and resistant movements popping up out of everywhere. And we have the Second Continental Army, the Texan United Front, the Revived Army of the Grey, New England. We've also got the Cascadians, we've got the Californians. But this is the most important thing that makes me think, oh, I've done something wrong. And that's because the Canadian Royal Resistance, led by Michael I, who I presume is going to be the king, last stronghold of the empire and all of that. And over here at Airstrip One, nothing is happening. No revolution, nothing's popping, nothing. Absolutely bloody nothing. So with all of that, I think maybe I've done wrong. I'm going to continue playing as I have been, and if nothing continues to pop for like, let's say another 2 years, then I'm going to go back, start over, and I will start as the 13 Sextors, and when the opportunity comes, maybe I will join as the Canadians. We'll see what happens, but if need be, that's what I do. We've already chosen our path. Let's hopefully we can have a British monarchy resistance here. And it seems like good things come to those who wait, because Airstrip One Revolt, round 2, where we take on the role as Airstrip One, or this ends now for all of us with the British Royal Resistance. And that's exactly what we're going to do. As you can see, we are now at war with Airstrip One. They have 11 to 68. I have 25. Oh god, this is not good. I need to rally my troops and hold my borders like there is no man. I have to fight against it all, against the odds. That was a song, wasn't it? Phil Collins, Against All Odds. Who would have thought British legend become my mimic, my storyteller, my bard? And very much unlike the main nation we started as, we actually have commanders and leaders. We have Winston Smith as our Major General. Josik Aronson. Bro, he's got the first name of a Polish man, last name of a Scandi. I can't tell what he is. He is a hybrid. He's got the resilience of a Norwegian and the persistence of a Polish warrior. Right, I'll get these boys in action. I'm going to have 2 armies with nothing. Focus tree, unleash the truth. Freedom is life. Ignorance. Have I got something for military power here? Because I feel like that's going to have to be war is hell. Yep, we're going war is hell for Britain, for Britannia. Let's go. Yeah, I'm definitely getting TNO from this because, bro, I am getting my butt handed to me on a scale I'd never known. Not only are we outnumbered, I can't defend nothing. I had to give up Scotland to reroute my troops down here to the old Cornwall to try and defend. These guys are screwed. There's no port to get them out, so I'll just have to leave them be until they die. Capital's Ipswich. Sorry, Ipswich, you're about to go. Suffolk is gone. I don't know how I'm going to do this. I don't know how I'm going to hold on. Like, literally the best I can do right now is think about maybe building some forts just to hold it down, and then whilst I'm building forts, have my troops here guarding the line. This is literally the best I can do. I'm already at, where are we? Capitulation. It controls 60. Oh my good god, this is not good. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. I wish I could get those guys. Can I get them out of there maybe? Is that something I can do? I just need to get them out of there and try and keep alive. Maybe I can stay alive with Plymouth as my capital. You know, I have to admit, this mod is doing something to me, bro. It's bringing out my inner patriotic Brit that I have been suppressing since living abroad, but my god, is the passion there. We are holding on like there's no tomorrow. If I go to my focuses, I love in the name of these focuses, like saving our heritage, and I think this picture's from the Falklands. Remember our finest hour, obviously churchy. Fight for freedom, war is hell, ending forever. My favorite out of all of these so far, I vow to thee, my country. Without a doubt, probably our best anthem after Jerusalem 1,000 times over. We're just going through these last bits here, and then soon Big Brother isn't watching anymore. Create an intelligence agency, and Britain will soon begin to rise. I cannot wait for it. Also, thanks for completing Knowledge is Strength. Guess what? We can now do something that Big Brother can't do. That's research. That's right. I'm going to research. I'm going to get my troops booming. Baby, we are back. We are powerful. We are about to kick Big Brother's ass. Now that is some really, really good news. After draining their manpower supply, I was finally able to push them all the way back, and we are one step from London. We are literally about to hop on in and take them, but we are getting funneled over by their air power. They do have majority factories, so I'm unsurprised. We have 11 anti-air guns. They have 7. We have no air power. They have 165 currently out. I am in the process of trying to funnel through more fighters. We do have 200, but I want to wait until I have 500 so I can have the majority. Once that is done and we have the air power, I'm going to reactivate the production of close air support and then hopefully push these guys all the way back. I'm going to consider this a win if I can get to Liverpool, Manchester. I'd like to imagine it should be okay, but we are majority outnumbered. They have suffered significant losses, and according to intel, I cannot see their actual troops, but their air force is only 342, so if I can wipe that out, happy days. Right, anyway, onwards, upwards, let's pop over to London. Well, it would seem I had a really, really good estimation because, well, put it this way, there's no one anymore. There's only the British Royal Resistance. We got all the way, as you can see by our front line here, we got all the way to Liverpool, Manchester, and they gave up. It's done. It is done. Winston Smith has led us to a victory. I vow to thee, my country. Oh, sorry, I got caught away. I got caught away. The patriotic pride is catching up with me. And it seems the great British resurgence has begun. With the end of our first focus, the dust settles. Winston sat on a chair in the makeshift command building in the heart of London. He held his hands together, looking down at them as he slowly exhaled, willing himself to calm down. It was finally over. Big Brother, at least in Britain, had been cast out. It had been a long journey to get to this point, consisting of torture, warfare, and pain. The fact that it was all over and that the new chapter had begun was jarring, to say at least. One could only imagine how many others were feeling the same. There is work to be done, indeed there is, Winston, but it's time for you to become the new Churchill, son. Shatter the INSOG, burn the posters. We're going to meet with O'Brien, invite the royal family, legacy of Room 101, and then we're going to be Prime Minister Winston Smith. Let's get it done, chaps. And there we have it, His Majesty in the halls of Westminster, leaders and diplomats from all over gathered in their seats, all awaiting the ceremony and the coronation of the King of England to take place. That is right. God save the King. We will now be known as the United Kingdom of Great Britain, with Michael I as our King. We shall defend our island, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. Indeed, Mr. Churchill, Britannia reborn, with King Michael I leading the charge. Now it's time to say goodbye to O'Brien, and Prime Minister Winston Smith shall get his focus. I'm hoping that's not the last focus. I imagine there'll be more about, expanding, liberating Europe from Eurasian Union, so on and so forth. Maybe even fighting against the 13 sectors with our new ally in Mexico. Never mind, they're chaotic. Oh, this is so bizarre. I completed that focus. Where were we? And we've got this. Essentially, it's like a little chat between Winston and Michael talking about how things are going to continue into the future. Like basically a cliffhanger for Britain. And it says, I shall, your majesty. But if we hover over that, add Winston Smith, which grants nothing. Thank you for playing 1984. Try out the other paths in this mod or wait for the next update. Big Brother is watching you. So that's game it. That's game over. That's finished. Now, I will admit I'm disappointed because I wanted to play more. I wanted to maybe liberate the Empire, go down the line of maybe having the Great British Empire and redoing the 13 colonies and stuff like that, and then fighting Eurasia to liberate the old countries of Europe. That would be cool. That would be fun. But again, remember, like it said at the beginning, this is still early doors. This is still early access in a sense, right? That it's a small mod team. They're taking their time. Game over. There's nothing more to do. And I can understand why. I'm not angry. I'm disappointed there's no more content, but it also comes from a heart of, I really enjoyed this. I want more, right? So I really hope that the mod team keep working hard on this. You know, I really hope they keep doing a good job. I do have to say, again, you know, a massive, massive thank you to Dylan McBride for suggesting this, because this was so much fun. I genuinely really enjoyed this, and I'm gonna be honest, it's kind of tempting me to go and do TNO. TNO's a different type of sauce, because I love TNO. TNO's good fun. TNO's amazing fun. My only gripe with TNO is simply the fact of it takes so damn long. It's very, very long. But we are here in 1994, a year before my birth. I'm old, I'm crusty. But with that, content's done. The United Kingdom of Great Britain, led by Michael I. We've got all of our buffs here. Everything's all great. British nationalism at an all-time high. War economy, export focus, selected draft, freedom speech. It is what it is. This was fun. I really enjoyed this. This was a great bundle of joy. I want more of this. Thank you for this suggestion. And I think that's probably where I'm going to end the video. With that being the case, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to, of course, click the like button and or subscribe. Share me with your friends, help the growth of the channel. If you are bored and you want some game time, download this and you can play Minesweeper. And I will see you in the next video I do. Till then, all the best, have a good one, and ta-da!